Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ronnie Stevens from NutriFitness UK, here with another total body conditioning workout. Before we start, you're going to need a mat or a towel for when we go on the floor, some water if you get thirsty, and either some weights or some substitute weights. Okay, so if you're ready, let's get started. We're going to march it out on the right, belly button nice and tight, chest up, stand up nice and tall, march it wide, bend and tap, shrugging those shoulders as we go. 4 more, 3, 2, now big arm circles reaching all the way behind you. 4 more, 3, 2, now turn the chest, turn the hips all the way round, pushing with the palm of the hand, shoulder blades are down. Give me 4 more here, warming up through that spine. Now reach it up. Keep the knees soft. 4 more. 3, 2. Now kick your butt, hamstring curls. Make sure the knee is pointing to the floor. Now knees up. You're going to grab, reaching all the way up, and pull that knee towards your chest. Now box step. Change legs. Last one. Grapevine. Heel goes down first. You can make this bigger if you've got more room. Now we're going to add some punches and knee up. You want to take it up a level and give a little hop at the end. We're going to do it again. Now we're going to twist. Feet are together, heels sliding side to side. Stretch the arms. 4 more. 3, keep going. 2, step to the side, tap the back leg behind you. Arms stretch above the head, bring the knee into your belly. 4 more. 3, then you're going to face me and jack. 2, get ready to jack, here we go. 4 more. 3, 2, step to the other side. Knees are bent. Bring the back knee in towards your belly. Arms stretch above the head. 4 more. 3, get ready to face me and jack. 5, 6, go. 4 more. 3, keep going. 2. We're going to squat. Feet are hip width apart. Aim your butt back and down to that imaginary chair. Chest is up. Lunges, right leg, change legs. Keep the chest up, take your hips with you. Out to the side. Get ready to jack, jack here. Change arms, change legs. Jack. Change legs, punch. Jack. Change legs. Last step. Change legs. Step tap. And breathe. Keep going and watch me. You're going to put one arm down and the same leg on that side, back. Other arm and leg goes down. Hit a plank, step back in, stand up. So same arm as leg goes down, other arm and leg goes down. Bring the first leg in, stand up. Get ready with this arm, this leg. Here we go. Down, down, up, stand up straight. 2 more. Change legs, change arms. Last one. And a warm up. Grab yourselves a quick drink. So you should be feeling nice and warm now. You want to grab a hand weight, a challenging one, and you're going to have it in your right arm. You're going to be in a rack position with the palm facing inwards. You're going to have your feet kind of shoulder width or a little bit wider if you want to. Free hand on hip. We're going to do a squat and a punch. Squat, drop your butt down to that imaginary chair, keep your chest up. Weighted arm goes up, opposite knee comes up. So you're using your obliques to lift this leg up. Shoulder to push the weight above your head, okay? Squat punch. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Level ones, you can do it without the weight and just focus on the squat and the knee up, okay? Let's go. Belly button nice and tight. Elbow into your rib cage, chest up. 5, 6. Off we go. That's one. Punch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push the floor away with this leg. Can you give me 8 more?
I'm sitting on a rock at the edge of the world. The red earth and the ocean are below me.
4 more. 3, 2, and shake it out. Change arms and breathe. Get ready with the other leg. This knee. 5, 6, go.
I'm gonna make you shake. I'm gonna make your hand shake.
Push that floor away with your standing leg. And again.
I'm gonna make you shake. I'm gonna make your hand shake. I'm gonna make you shake. I'm gonna make your
2 more.
shake.
Shake it out. Weight down. Have a little breather. Pause the video if you need to. If you don't, we're going to start our next exercise working your 2 side glutes. You're going to be holding onto the wall, sideways on. You're going to extend the leg that's closest to the camera, knee pointing forward. targeting the glutes, using the obliques. You're going to lift that leg up as high as is comfortable for you, but challenging. Okay? Try not to hug the wall. So use your obliques to hold you as upright as possible. You're going to tap the floor for 1, bring it back up. 2, bring it back up. Hold it at your maximum height as you bend both knees. Kick yourself in the butt and straighten. So it's tap up, bend, stretch. Okay? Get ready. Belly button nice and tight. Extend. Both knees are straight. Lift up. 5, 6, go. Tap. 1, 2. Now bend. Both knees. Keep that knee high.
I'm gonna make you shake. I'm gonna make your hand shake. I'm gonna make you shake. I'm gonna make your hand shake. I'm gonna make you shake. I'm gonna make your hand shake.
Got 4 more to go.
I'm gonna make you shake.
Try not to lean on that wall. 2 more. Last one. Bend and stretch. Good. Shake it out. We're going to turn. Other side. Okay, get ready. Leg up. Knee forward. Here we go. 2 taps. Bend. Keep that knee high. Belly button nice and tight to support that back. Remember, only go as high as is comfortable for you.
Las Vegas in my head, Titan on my mind. Black brick wall slide.
Try not to lean on the wall. You're using your obliques to hold you up, and the glutes doing the work. 4 more.
I'm sure that you could guess, see me with a small prize saying, shall we have a coffee somewhere, sometime, somehow?
Should be burning by now.
With me, sounds like
And shake it out. Okay, so we're going to give the legs a little bit of a rest, then we're going to work the arms, triceps to be precise. You're going to need that challenging hand weight that we used earlier. You're going to hold it in 2 hands in the middle if you've got a hand weight. And I'm going to show you from the side. The weight starts above your head, your knees are bent, your hips are underneath your shoulders, so you've got to use your abs. You're going to bend the elbows and make sure the elbows are pointing to the ceiling and hugging your head when you do that, and then straighten, reaching the little finger to the ceiling. Okay? Let's go. I'm going to do it from the side. Weight is above your head. Belly button tight, hips under shoulders. Get ready. 6, 7, off we go. Bend. Breathe in, breathe out. Make sure the elbows are hugging your head, not sticking out to the side. Again. One more.
I'm gonna make you shake, I'm gonna make your hand shake.
5, 6. And relax. Good, weight down.
Make you shake, I'm gonna make your hand shake.
Okay, next up, we are going to do another cardio sort of exercise, okay? You're going to pick up this leg, turn to the diagonal, flex the foot and pick up the knee, push away with a side kick, step, touch the floor. So mark it with me. You're going to step, turn to the diagonal, pick up this leg, flex the foot, push away with that heel, step, touch the floor. So at speed it looks like that, okay? This leg first, facing the diagonal.
I'm gonna make you shake, I'm gonna make your hand shake.
5, 6, off we go. That's 1. Touch, breathe out, breathe in. March it out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, 2 more. Get ready with the other side, 5, 6, go. March it out and breathe. Have a little breather, grab yourself some water. So I hope you've caught your breath. I'm going to calm things down a little bit and we're going to work the arms and the shoulders. So grab your 2 slightly lighter hand weights. Feet are hip width apart, soften the knees. Start point is here, elbows as high as your shoulders, chest is up, belly button tight. As you squeeze the elbows in, open, push to the ceiling, back to start. Elbows, not wrists. Okay, so we're working the chest, shoulders, and the arms. Let's go. Soften those knees, belly button tight, chest up, roll your shoulders back. 5, 6, off we go. Squeeze elbows, push. Breathe out, breathe in. Remember, if anything gets too difficult, have a little breather, come back in when you're ready, or just stop the video. Last set. And weights there. Okay, so we're going to use the arms a little bit more now, but we're going to add the rest of the body. Nice little compound move, getting the heart rate up with a little bit of balance. Feet, shoulder width are a little bit wider. I'm showing you sideways, you can still face me. We're going to squat, so you've got to pass through your squat, not just put your hands on the floor with straight legs. Squat, jump back into a plank. You're going to lift the opposite arm to leg, put it down. Other opposite arm to leg, put it down. Squat, and little jump. Alternative, level 1s. Squat, walk it back, hold your plank, or you can walk it back into your plank and lift only your arms only, if you can manage that. Level 2s, these are also your options. You either lift just the legs or just the arms, and then you walk it back in or jump it in and stand. Okay? So just to be clear, level 1s, you can just hold the plank, or you can join level 2s with just lifting the arms or just lifting the legs. Your choice. We're aiming for 8. Just do what you can. Okay, get ready. Belly button tight, think strong. 5, 6, go, down.
Let me see you move it. Let me see you groove it. All the fellas get those ladies on the floor, make them shake it. Let me see you groove it. Let me see you move it. Ladies get those fellas off the ball and tell them don't fake it. Tell me what you do to make a drink, man. You should be on the floor, don't you think, man? Why come to the club and just stand around? Kind of telling me you shouldn't get it down. Do me a favor, you see that lady over there going? Ask her if she wanna shake a dairy, yeah. Man, just give it a chance.
Halfway, 4 more. yourselves a quick drink, catch your breath. We're going to go on the floor. Okay, so you should be on your mat now. We're going to start with an abdominal exercise called crisscross. It's a Pilates-based exercise. You're going to pull up your pelvic floor, draw your belly button down towards the mat, and make sure your lower back is pressed into that mat also. You're going to lift your legs into tabletop. You're then going to interlink your fingers together, put them behind your head and rest your head back into those fingertips. From here, you're going to lift your head and shoulders up off the floor as high as you can manage, keeping the elbows wide. You're going to extend one leg away and turn towards the incoming knee. Extend the other leg away and turn towards that incoming knee. So it looks like that. Okay? Get ready. Lower back pressing into that mat. Head and shoulders up. 5, 6, go. Squeeze it in. Breathe in and breathe out as you change sides. Keep those shoulders off the floor. Lengthening through the leg that's extending away. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, and hug your knees. We're going to work on the lower abdominals with the help of the arms and the triceps. So your start position is, again, pelvic floor pulls up, belly button drawing down towards the floor. Extend your legs to the ceiling. Make sure you have enough room above your head, because this is what you're going to do next. You're going to press down through the arms, bring the legs towards your face. Doesn't matter if the knees are bent. Level ones, you're going to press through the arms to try and get your butt off the floor, and slowly lower, keeping those abs nice and tight. Press down through the arms, get your butt off the floor, and slowly lower. Everybody else, legs are straight if you can. Press down through the arms, legs go above the head, touch the floor, come up to parallel, open, and you roll down one vertebra at a time, back to start. So over, touch, parallel, open, roll down one vertebra at a time and close, okay? If you need to slow it down, by all means slow it down. Just do what you can and have a rest when you need to. Shoulder blades down, lower back pressing into the mat. 5, 6, go, push, over, touch, parallel, open, roll down, back to start and close. Over, touch, parallel, open, roll down, and close. And again. Use those lower abdominals to lower. Long neck, keep that scapula down in the back. One more to go. And release. We're staying with the lower abdominals, staying with the legs up. You're going to be, again, having that lower back pressing into the mat. Don't worry if you cannot straighten the knees, you can always do it with the slightly bent knees. Using the arms to stabilize. You're going to do some little circles with your legs, okay? So you're going to use the lower abdominals to bring the legs towards you. You're going to open as wide as you can. You're going to extend away no lower than 45 degrees and bring it back to start. So you're going in as wide as you can, circle it to 45 degrees, bring it back to start. When I say change, you reverse 45 degrees, wide, bring it in, back to start. Okay? Just do what you can. Try and straighten the knees as much as you can so you can get a nice stretch and activation of those adductors. Move my mat away. Abs are tight. 5, 6, bring it in, circle. Here we go. Four more. 3 more. Last one. Hug your knees. Rock those knees side to side. And have a little breather. Okay, so now we're going to work the obliques, your side abdominals. I'm going to start on this side actually. You're going to start with your bottom arm pointing towards me, shoulder height. Level 1s and 2s, your knees are bent. Fingertips behind your ears. So level 1s, you're going to press on that bottom arm, pulling in your abs to get your head and shoulders off the floor. Turn one knee up towards the ceiling, elbow touches and come down. Level 2s, both knees pointing towards the ceiling. Level 3s, legs start straight and they end straight. They don't start straight and end bent. That's not a level 3 version. Okay, so pick a level that's appropriate to your fitness. Let's go. Abs are tight, belly button tight, all the way in, pelvic floor pulls up. One hip stacked on top of the other if you can, with legs straight. 5, 6, go. Breathe out, breathe in. 8, 7, have a rest when you need to. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and change sides. Belly button tight. Fingertips behind the ears. 5, 6, go. Breathe out, breathe in. And again, 8, 7, 6, 5, nearly there. 4 more. 3, 2, and relax. Okay, so we're going to be sitting with our legs straight, feet flexed. We're going to have our fingertips either pointing out to the side or pointing to your butt and slightly behind you. Okay, my hands are going to be here. From there, keeping the legs straight and the knees pulled up, you're going to push down through your heels and press your hips to the ceiling. Do not let your chest sink. Press through the heels of your hands to get your chest up to the ceiling and drop down and flex, keeping the legs straight. Up and down. Level 1 stroke 2, you can have your knees bent. Makes it slightly easier. Remember, it's not just the hips, it's the chest. Okay? Get ready.
Open your mind to understanding, and maybe we can learn to
Pull those abs in, pelvic floor up. Remember, hands can be here or here. 5, 6, off we go. Push up and down. Flex the feet, push down through the heels, lift that chest up. Pushing down to the heels of the hands as well, working those arms. Just do what you can, have a rest when you need to. 4 more. And relax. Okay, so we're going to do a kneeling exercise now. We're going to be using the legs as weight or basically resistance for your core. You're going to have your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Abs are tight. You're going to extend the opposite arm to leg. Nice and straight in line with your back, shoulder blade down. You're then going to bend the elbow and the knee and bring them, keeping them high, bring them in towards your rib cage. You're then going to extend and bring it back without touching the floor. Okay? So that's out. Bend, keeping the knee nice and high, elbow nice and high, extend, bring it back. If that's too difficult, you can just do 2 movements, level 1 stroke 2s. Extend and bring it back in. Okay? So opposite arm to leg. So if you're doing the right hand, it's the left leg. Get ready, 5, 6, go! Out, bend, out, bring it in. That's 1. That's 2. Try and keep your chest nice and level with the floor. You've got 4 more to go. 3 more. 2 more. Keep those abs nice and tight. Last one. Good. And sit back on your heels. Have a little breather. And back up. Opposite arm to leg. I'm using left arm, right leg. Here we go. That's 4. Keep those abs nice and tight. One more. Last one. Sit back on your heels. We're done. We're going to stretch now. We're going to have our knees wide, feet together. Child's pose. You can either be here or have your arms above your head. And you're aiming your chest towards the floor. Use your abdominals to curl that tailbone down towards your feet and breathe deeply into the sides of your rib cage. Shoulder blades are down. Good, now we're going to extend out onto the tummy. You're going to have your hands under your shoulders. Take a deep breath in as you breathe out. Push the floor away, lengthening through the legs. Pull that belly button in to support that back. If that's too strong a stretch, you can be here on your elbows. Good, and come down. We're going to do it again. Breathe in, breathe out, lengthen through the legs, belly button tight. And release it down. You're going to tuck your toes under. Come up onto your hands and knees. Bring your one knee forward. extend the other leg behind you. Move that front foot away from that thigh. Pick up the hips and turn the hips to face the floor. You're going to fold over that lower leg, resting on your elbows, or you can go all the way down, laying over that lower leg. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. We're stretching out through that hip. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, lift that chest up, lengthen through that back leg. Good, and change, leg same, set up on the other leg. Stretch, move that foot, pick up the hips, turn, fold over that lower leg. Remember, you can always rest on your elbows. Breathe in here, and as you breathe out, lengthen even more through that back knee, lift up that chest, look forward. Good, and release, you're going to face me. Legs are nice and wide. You're going to have your feet flexed, your knees nice and straight, and you're pressing the knees down into the mat all the way through the stretch, okay? From here, breathe in, breathe out, lift up and over, leaning directly sideways, breathing into the ribcage. Use the out breath to lower. Try and get this arm in line with your ear, try not to have it here, and just go as far as is comfortable for you. Now turn the body towards that leg, lift your head and shoulders up so you have a nice long spine. Pull up out of your hips as you fold from the hips over that leg. You're keeping your chest up. Use the out breath to lower. And come up. And change. Up and over. Use the out breath, pushing away with those heels, turn, lift your head and shoulders up, long spine, pull up out of the hips as you fold forward. Keep pushing away with the opposite leg, only go as far as is comfortable for you. And come up. You're now going to walk your hands towards me. You're going to press your belly button towards the floor, not your head. Okay, if you need help, put your hands behind you and use the floor for leverage. Okay, off you go. Walk towards me. Keep looking forward. Keep pushing away with those heels. And once you reach your maximum stretch, you hold, you breathe, and you push those heels away. And come up. Legs together. Shake it out. Good. Pick up, cross, opposite arm, hugs that knee tight to your chest. Sit up nice and tall, put your free hand behind you and turn to look behind you. Keep pulling that knee into your chest, stretching out through that hip and the lower back. And unwind. Change legs. Free hand behind you, keep pulling this knee in. As you turn, think about pulling it nice and tall through the top of that head. And unwind. Good. We're coming up to standing. Okay, so we're going to do our standing stretches now. You're going to turn to the side, step back with one foot, make sure your back toe is pointing forward. Calf stretch. Knee is nice and straight, rest your hands on your front thigh and push that heel down. Good, we're going to transfer that weight forward. We're going to pick up the back foot. If you need to hold on to the wall for balance, by all means do that. You're trying to get that heel as close to your butt as you can and press your hip bones and your pubic bones forward. Think about pointing to the floor with that bent knee. Should be a nice stretch down the front of the thigh. Good, and change legs. Big step back, back toe pointing forward, front knee bent as you push that heel down. And transfer that weight forward. Pick up that back foot, pull that heel towards your butt, press the hip bones forward, pubic bones forward. So basically your glute should be engaged. Knee pointing to the floor. And release. Good. Tricep stretch. Feet are hip width apart, soften your knees. Right arm goes up, bend, grab the elbow, pull the elbow into the back of the ear. Shoulder blades are down, chest is lifted. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And lean. Knees are soft, belly button tight. Release the bottom arm and stretch. So we're stretching out through the obliques. And change. Up and bend. Pulling that elbow in. And lean. Keep both heels on the floor. Release the bottom arm and stretch. And up. I'm going to turn sideways. You can stay facing me. One palm in the other. Bend your knees. Tuck your hips up. Drop your chin. Press the palms away. Feel a nice stretch through your neck and your upper back. And release. Interlink your fingers behind you. You can either stay here with the arms here, or if you can fold forward. Relax the head and shoulders towards the floor, allowing the arms to sink towards the floor. Press through the heels and bend the knees. Release the arms. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Good. We're nearing the end. Feet are nice and wide. Let's get some oxygen into those lungs, shall we? We're going to go breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Last time, breathe in and breathe out. And give yourself a nice little round of applause. Well done, everybody. Thank you. I'll see you again.